games.
Damn it.
Who do you choose?
My king, of course.
The king, of course.
Sorry, Marjorie.
Well said.
But I gotta kiss up.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Tyrion, we all love you. You're great.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Your senses are
Which is not
befuddled.
very encouraging.
Bedoozled.
I'd like a word with
To be
you, if I
completely
may.
honest.
Of course, Your Grace.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
Mutual benefit.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Exclusively.
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Sansa?
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Bye, Tyrion.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Thank you. Bye-bye. What a great guy, Tyrion. Great guy.
Mira,
Sarah!
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Yeah, sure.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well,
Yeah.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven
Well,
Kingdoms.
yes, but I don't want power. I want my
might even
family
allow
to
you
actually be
my
alive.
handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Good, but you were less than.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
I apologize.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to
There
love
you go, Sarah. There you go.
Do you agree?
Yes. It only
It
matters
doesn't matter what you
say.
feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Oh, I need help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Alright, well, if this screws... Okay.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
Well,
I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't
yes,
otherwise, but she insisted.
See, the issue is the Forrester family is so weak right
That
now.
is no small request. Especially now.
I know,
Being
my lady,
shielded by the
and
crown
I
would be
wouldn't ask this of
such
you otherwise.
an advantage.
But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Yeah.
Joffrey knows only too well your
So
family
we-
fought for the Starks.
We need
And now
to...
you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Oh, Sarah...
I don't know, Mira.
No.
If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you.
You
You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Adored by King
Ramsay Snow will
Joffrey.
arrive at Ironrath within the week.
No.
I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Well, alright. I mean, it's not exactly how I wanted that to turn out, but ooh, we're on Wolfswood now. No horsey! You dingus.
7 hells.
You dingus.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh god, that guy's...
Did
Oh
you
my
know
god, that guy...
ancestors wore the
Oh
skin
god,
of
his
their
hair!
as a coat?
Oh god! It's like a barber decided to put a freaking raccoon on his head.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
They're going for the foresters? With that guy?
Okay, my lord. 2 at most.
Oh god,
What was that?
Snapped a twig.
My lord?
That's the most cliche thing.
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Come on. You didn't see anything.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
That was almost bad. Alright. Alright. So. Oh, God. That's all blood. That is all blood. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be so gross. Your discretion is advised. Oh, his belt was still on. Ah, you savage. All right. So we're back here as Lord Ethan.
Lord Ethan,
Lord Ethan.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Okay.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Hey.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Hey.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You
This
say
guy,
that,
alright.
But it won't be you who's starving
So,
come winter.
with this guy, it's difficult. Stop
You'll
hurting
address him as
him!
Lord.
Stop kicking him!
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know
Bep,
they
bep,
cannot
bep.
do whatever the fuck they please.
Bep.
Their lord will not permit it.
Okay.
We can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
If I take 3 fingers, he'll... I'll be... if I send him to the wall... Screw it.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's still a Forrester.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My
We
lord,
need all the people we can
must
get.
speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Yes, go. You have a big debt. So I just let you live. Oh, hey, I got an achievement.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment.